everyone. It's Tuesdays once again, and we're now on episode 19. Every Tuesday, I'm coming in live to bring to you opportunities in the table. Good afternoon, wherever are you in any parts of the globe. Today is May 25 and it's exactly 5:05 in the afternoon of Tuesday. So this is Standard Philippine Time, 5:05. You are inside Coach A coaching community. And if you are joining me for the first time, this is Master Coach A. I am the Chief Community Builder here inside Coach A coaching community. I am one. Okay, I am the chief. I am the one who founded, created this community. But there are other fellow game changers, fellow coaches who are also building up ministry, helping out, and serving in this community. So many of them are right now on the screen. So I'd like to just say hello to all my community managers, to all my fellow tribe builders, from all the students of Master Builders Apprentice. Hello, everyone. Coach Torch, Coach Cherry, Coach Lynn. All right. I can see all of you right now hopping in, diving in. And if you are joining me for the first time, this is one Tuesday afternoon that you don't want to miss. Today, we're going to be talking about your dream book. Today's episode is when your dream book is no longer a dream. So let me know in the chat box if you are one person who dream of writing your own book. If you are one person who dream of sharing in written format your love story, your life story, the way you raise your children, or maybe how you were able to get over challenges in life. Or maybe you are one person who got a lot of learnings from the corporate world, a lot of insights, a lot of opportunities that did materialize and seemingly it was a failure, but from those failures you learn so much and you wanted to, you've been wanting to share it to the world. Or maybe you are one grandparents. Okay, maybe right now you have grown up children, you've got grandchildren, and you're a grandparent right now, and you want to have your own words written so that there's something that you can leave to your grandchildren, to the next generation. Whatever it is that maybe breathing inside your heart, or something that keeps you awake. And at once in a while, when you get into the bookstore, when you meet people saying I'm an author, or maybe you in Facebook you can read people who publish their book, release their book. You have this feeling that how I wish I could have done it, or how I wish I can still do it, or how I wish I'll be given an opportunity. Is that you? Inside Coach A community, you can get into the guides and you can see I've done 5-day book writing challenge. But how many of you would agree with me that some people will not respond to challenge? Somebody needs to hold your hand, somebody to walk you through, somebody who've done it and really in front of you, communicating with you, seeing through you, helping you as an accountability partner. How many of you here would say that, hey, I want somebody? Yeah, I got in there. Okay, somebody raising a hand. Me. Okay, raise your hand and say me. I want that. I want somebody to walk with me, to walk me through sure steps. Okay, steps that I can follow through, and it just in case like, I feel I can't continue anymore. Somebody will just like, hey, you can do it. Let's do it together. Okay, so whatever is your reason, okay, for believing that a book can send your message across the globe, whatever it is in your heart today that really, like, you feel that passion, that desire, okay? Sometimes it's unspoken desire, okay? Sometimes we feel that maybe other people would not believe I could write. Whatever it is, today's the day. I want you to hop in, dive in, invite some people okay? Tag them, okay? You may circulate this link also Okay, although we're inside Coach A coaching community, so if they're not part of Coach A coaching community, they may not be able to see the video. So better to invite your friends, your relatives to like and be part of Coach A coaching community, so you get also videos and live episodes like this where we talk about opportunities. Okay, so I am one person who believes in the value of book writing. Okay. I do write, but I'm not a published author. I do write. I've written a lot of manuscript. I've got a lot of manuscript. Yes. Okay. So there's a lot of things for me to publish eventually. Okay. I've written a couple, a handful of essays. I do content writing every single day. But today, I want to give you the opportunity to hear it from someone maybe like you, from a community, from a cultural origin where book writing is not a common thing to do. Maybe you can connect where you feel nobody's writing in our family, nobody's writing in our space, nobody is an author. How many of you can connect with that? And you're thinking, can I still do it? Can I still trust somebody to do it? Well, one thing that I am so, okay, proud, joyful, happy, okay, is that our tribe is blessed with someone who can speak, who can share, and truly will inspire you. Somebody who, from the very beginning, caught my eyes. She's my student in Coach A Coaching Club, Batch 1. She She inspires me with her dedication, her commitment to make things happen. She dreams a lot. She hopes a lot and prays a lot too to make things happen. And that's the very reason why on this day, okay, if you missed my episode in Coach A page, today is the first day of my 21-day journey to 49. So 21 days to 49. It means that I am on my 21 days journey before I turn 49 on June 14. And so on this special day, on this first day of my 21 days journey, I'm so blessed and I'm honored to share this screen with someone that truly inspires me and I believe will also inspires you. She is the author of this book. Aten, I hope I pronounced it right. Let me call on screen no other than Coach Cybel.
Hi, Master Coach. Thank you so much. I'm
Take it
so,
away, Coach.
yes, Coach, thank you. I'm so honored to be part of the history, Master Coach, that you're building. Like, it's a road to your 49, and
Yeah.
I'm so blessed. Thank you so much, Master Coach.
Okay. Coach Ivan, thank you so much for saying yes this afternoon. I know that you're gonna be blessing a lot of people. And it's only now that I'm able to read the back of your book. Okay. And it says here, why do they do what they do? And culturally, we ask that. But isn't it true we also ask that to ourselves, to people in our space? Why do we do what we do? So why do we want to write a book? Why do we dream of having one? So I want to show that you can, they can, because you did. So Coach Saibel, you have an event upcoming, but before we talk about that, I want you to share with them this question. So why don't you answer this? Why do you do what you do? Because you have a lot of things in your plate. Okay, but you continue to write. You're on your second book, right? So why do you do what you do? Why do you have to write when after writing you publish and it's different when you have a printed one, by the way, okay? It's easy for an ebook, okay? It's easier, but when you have a printed one, it's a whole lot different ball game. So why do you do what you do?
Yes, thank you so much, Master Coach. That is actually a question that would really resonate on everyone. I believe so.
Yes.
Because yes, we always have a why. we always have a why. As you always say, we have the selfish why and we have the altruistic why.
Altruistic why?
Yes, master. So, in the perspective of the Igorots, the reason why we do things is because, of course, we do have our reasons in order for us to
Mm-hmm.
respect, our ancestors, and of course to praise God. We may have a different, word for the word God, but we do believe in that one
God.
supreme
God.
being who actually have created us. In a perspective of a life coach, of why do I do what I do? Why do I write a book? Why do I want to produce this is because there's just this reason or this message that I would like to um, bring to the world or to those people that I would like to reach to. um,
Yeah.
yes, in my perspective, master coach, I'm an igorota, and the word
Mhm.
igorota.
Full blown, real thing, right? Hindi lang yung naka-costume ng Igorot. Igorota po
Yes.
talaga si Coach Saibel. Okay, so come on. Take it away from there. Okay, Igorot, and many people would have a negative connotation of what an Igorot and Igorota is. Okay, so for when I was growing up, Coach Saibel, okay, we will always have adal. I don't know if you still produce that, an Igorot dal. Okay? So people from, abutan mo pa ba yun? Like when you get from Baguio, you have this Igorot dal, a male and a female Igorot dals. And
Mm-mm.
my father used to work in PMA. So it is like I have a collections of Igorot dals. Okay, so I'm a fan of it, and then it's like Barbie to many. Okay, so mine I have Igorot dolls, by the way. So if my mother is watching, she knows she loves buying Igorot dolls for me. So it's like my Barbie, and but unlike Barbie, who's very famous, like when you look at like if you have a real life Barbie, you like go and move forward. Igorot have a different connotation. So, and I want to tie it up, Coach Saibel, that while you know that's how many would look, you still want to pursue on your dream. So what fuels that dream, Coach Saibel?
Yes, I'm so honored to know that, Master Coach, that you have this, Igorot dolls. It's my first time. We do have different Igorot dolls, and you have as well the barrel dolls and things like that.
Yeah.
And yes, coming from that perspective, Master Coach, if you have the perspective of having this word Igorota linked to your
Mm-hmm.
name, it's not
Mm-hmm.
that appealing, most especially to the general public. But I really,
Yes.
yes, I really embrace that because that's who I am. That makes me authentic. I'm an Igorota, and that would actually make the writing of the book more authentic because I come from
Wow.
this background. This is actually the background where not most people would understand what
Why you do and how
Igorota,
you do it.
yes, how we do it. It's from my background, and since I'm from this background, and I actually know as well the perspective of the other side, so I would like
Mm-mm.
to make sure that this is going to be married together, so that each of those sides would actually understand each other. So that's where I am coming from, and that's the reason why I would really want to write a book about it, because there's a certain thing that I would need to explain, and of course the message to like reach the other people out there, understanding this background, this authenticity, that they should not be like ashamed of who they are authentically. Because I'm an Igorota, and I know there's like some negative things that comes with it, but I would like to explain that to other people so they could understand and maybe have a different perspective of that word and of that authenticity.
Yeah, better understanding of what it is really to be an Igorot or Igorota. Coach Saibel, when was the first time, okay, if you could remember, when was the first time you dreamed of writing and publishing your own book?
Oh my master, it was a long time ago. I was like still young before. I was still studying. I think the very first idea of writing a book was in high school. Um,
Wow.
yes, I was in high school when I dreamed of it, and it was like 7 years ago when I actually really have that thought of I really want to write a book. It was like 7 years in the making for my first book.
Okay. Okay. Coach Saibel, you said you were young, like you were high school, you were in school. Okay. So I want our audience to have that glimpse of how it is to dream, okay, and how it is to fulfill that dream where like there's gonna be a gap. Okay, because oftentimes when we kind of dream it to be very beautiful and very grandeur, right? But when you start working on it, that's not how it is. Like in your case, it's even a 7 years journey. And I remember the first time I met you, that was just like the kick off. So you were studying, you were already part of the club where you were writing on it, and all of those things happened. And I'm sure it ain't how you dream it, how you dreamt it during the time. Am I correct with my assumption, Coach Saibel?
Yes, Buster. I was like thinking that it was really a whole lot of work that you would really have to, shed blood of
Yeah.
writing this book. That's the reason why it actually really took me that long.
Okay, so what's the reality? So let's talk about the dreams versus reality. When you were young, and let's bring the audience, okay, those moments when you were dreaming of the book. Paint to us that dream. How do you dream writing and publishing that book? What were your dreams? How do you paint it?
Yes, Buster. When I was dreaming back then, it was just like I was imagining myself if I'm going to be a published author. It's like a self fulfillment for me because at least I am able
Okay.
to write it on a certain thing where they can actually like hold it, grasp it,
Okay.
grasp whatever
Yeah.
I have in mind. It was so
Mhm.
exciting where you would know that you have a certain thing that you can actually like hand to someone. It's like your brain placed on a
It's
certain
it.
piece of
Yeah.
paper.
Ah, okay. So when it is now being fulfilled, how does it look like? How is it different? How is it the same?
When it was fulfilled, like I cannot get the term, but the moment you have the book, the moment you get
Okay.
that book, is a really elating feeling where so I was able to do it. So I was able to do it. And at the back of that, yes, I was able to do it. That's my selfish why. I was able to
Okay.
to fulfill a dream that was like so long ago that
Finally.
yes, finally. But my altruistic why that comes there is that I was able to um write a book and I feel I fulfill the goal. But at
Okay.
the back of it is that yes, I have a legacy.
Okay. Walk me back to the moment that unboxing moment. I know that moment when you receive your box and whoo, it's here. Like walk me back. Okay, share with our audience that feeling, that elating feeling that it's kind of a lot of emotions after waiting, writing, reading your manuscript and all of it and all the finances that goes with it. Walk us back to that moment when you finally receive, whoo, it's here.
Yes, Master. I'm not sure with those who are actually watching right now, Master Coach, but I do come from a community of faith,
Yeah.
the Cornerstone community here in Baguio
Yes.
City. Yeah, and there's a moment where you're going to be having this time
Okay.
with the Holy
With them.
Spirit or things like that.
Uh,
Yes, with the Holy Spirit or alone with yourself, you and God.
yeah.
That moment where you're very grateful that you have this, a very fulfilling moment that you have a certain thing that you're able to do in
Okay.
not not only to fulfill it sa self mo, but you are actually fulfilling it for a bigger reason.
Wow.
So that moment where you're really happy mixed with super grateful that you're able to do it.
Finally. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I wanna catch and circle back to what you said. I belong to a community. I think that's also something that's very helpful and kind of uh, inspirational for people who is starting on the journey of allowing themselves to dream that their dream will come true. You know that like I have a dream and I can dream and now that dream can come true. So Coach Saibel, now you're extending your hand with everything in your hands, with everything in your plate. Okay, so you're also in the journey of public speaking. You've been attending almost all our classes in here. You're working on a different hour zone. All right, so today, right now, is your resting time, but you're extending. Okay, you're extending, and I'm one person who's very excited that you are extending this hand now to make the dream come true to many. So, like what I said, when your dream book is no longer a dream. So, talk to me about it. Like, share with us how's gonna be the next training season for you. Now that you're like sharing, like going out there and saying to other people, "Hey, let me do it for you because somebody did it for me." So, kudos to your coach.
Yes, Master Coach, and thank you so much. That's right. Master Coach is correct. We do have this public speaking courses, and those who are actually watching who's not yet part of the public speaking. I assure you, it's really a wonderful moment for you to be able to be there, and it's really great that you are going to be in a certain community who would actually support you. And of course, we have Master Coach A here, very generous person. I assure you, it's super generous, and at this moment, as she said, extending my heart, um, because as I always observe and say that there are so many hearts who are really broken beyond repair. And it's the reason
Yeah.
why we do have life coaches.
Mm-hmm.
These hearts really need someone because
Correct.
yeah, like a certain somebody to cure these broken hearts. And this is a
Help
really,
them.
yes, to help them. So I cannot do it alone, or Master Coach cannot do it alone. We cannot like do it separate us on separate ways, because there are so many broken hearts in here that we have to mend. So one way of sending the message is to write it. It's like a love letter to those people
Love
you
it.
would like to serve. So I would really want to extend this heart. If you would like to start it now, I really am inviting you for this workshop of writing your message, of writing this love letter to that person you want your message to be known.
Yeah.
Um, and I would love to walk with you, like hand in hand. Let's walk together. Let's make sure that your message would be crafted into words. You're going to be making that love letter to that person you want to touch, to that heart, that specific heart you would really want to touch, because as we always say, we do have this message, and this message is really powerful, and each and
Correct.
every one of us has different messages in life. And one thing more, Master Coach, as you always say that you have these insights, and I know that you believe that these insights and this knowledge that you have, which is you really shared this whole lot of knowledge that sometimes like nagtataka na lang kami, saan kaya nanggagaling yung utak ni Master Coach, 'di ba? You have, saan kaya nanggagaling yung utak ng ng taong to? And we're really grateful that we can borrow your brains and things like that.
Yes.
But this, I believe, is you believe where this is coming from God. These are God-given gifts, and you really would like to protect these ones. That's the reason why you are, placing or setting a name on it and just
Yes.
sharing it to us. So it's having a book or writing a book is actually a property, but it's a way on how you protect as well the knowledge that is God given to you. So
Okay.
that, yes, that others would be responsible as well on this knowledge.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Chris Dow, tama? Okay, your coach in book writing. He've done a great job to Coach Saibel, and now the heart is overflowing, and now the heart is ready to serve the community back to the tribe. Let me take this moment to spell it out to everyone watching right now. If you are one person and you believe you want to do it on your own, then yes, go ahead, check the guide zone of this community, and you can write your book. You can do your own challenge. You can go through the challenge and start writing on your own. But okay, if you wanna accelerate it, if you wanna level it up, okay, if you want really somebody to hold hand, somebody who've done it, somebody who would really take as your accountability partner, then take this, okay? Take my word for this. I truly encourage you. I truly invite you to hop in, dive in, get connected with Coach Saibel. Allow this woman to help you. Now, let me share this with you to everyone. If you're watching right now, start writing, okay? There's so much that our community, our tribe is planning. Life Coach Philippines is planning so much for the year in terms of book publishing, book writing, and this is just the beginning. And my heart is that many Coach Saibel rise up, because like as she said, there's so much information, there is so much content, there is so much nuggets, there's so much wisdom, And my heart is many of you start writing. It's not so expensive. Honestly, it is the best deal you can get right now. And I'm extending my recommendation, my invitation. I'm extending my heart to all of you. Join this woman. Like, join her and take the challenge. Give it like your best shot. And I look forward really seeing you, right, have this sign for me. Okay, so we've got a lot of this signed by Coach Saibel. It's precious. So, Coach Saibel, why don't you walk them through to your workshop? What would happen? What would they expect?
Yes, Master C. Master Coach is really like a really generous woman, overflowing with generosity. Yes, and our vision is really to make sure that you're able to write that book. So on that workshop, it's only 2 hours, but it's not actually on that 2 hours. We are going to be extending it for this for 7 days because, as she said, you got here an accountability partner. We got to make sure that we are going to be vacationing from perfection, as Master Coach say. Master Coach A always says that we should vacation from perfection. We got to finish your book because you have to make sure that you that message that you have would actually reach them. So you're going to be having this 7 days, 15 minutes close monitoring with me the after the workshop. um, so you're going to be having a toolkit as well to guide you during that period of time. You're going to be having this book Kickstarter so that you'll be able to have this outline of what you're going to be writing, because everyone actually has that vision already of their book. It's just that it's not yet written. It's already
Yeah.
in their mind, but it's not yet written. And
Mm-hmm.
I will make sure as well that after you finish it, it's my dedication, it's my commitment that I'm going to be editing it for free. Whatever you've finished for that 7 days, I will edit it for free with feedback already. And together with that, I will be challenging you every day within the time, so that there will be actually a guide for you to be able to write your book. And we will finish your book within that 7 day period, if you will
Okay.
just be allowing me.
Okay. So, Coach Saibel, it says here that the investment fee, the learning fee is 2,000 pesos, but you are giving it 1,500 for the first five. So, how many slots do we have right now for the 1,500? How many slots can still fill that?
We're actually filling 10 slots right now for the first run. If in any case it would be more than that, then we will be having our rerun. But I would like to make
Okay.
sure that I would really have this time for me to, walk them hand in hand with that person who really would like to write a book. So right now, I think we still have at least 5 slots more for the first week
Okay.
of the run.
Okay, for the first week of the run. So we've got five slots more remaining. So I'm looking forward for your yes. Okay, right now, give your yes to Coach Saibel right now. And you know what, Coach? I'm thinking maybe I want to be your student. So can you give me that slot? So you got only four slots left. I think I want to join in and be your student. That would be fun. So, hey, classmates, if you want me to be your classmates, come on, let's hop in. Let's join Coach Saibel. Let's get this started together. It's gonna be fun. So I wanna learn, I wanna join, and I wanna learn from her. I wanna have fun. Yes? Everyone, come on, say your yes right after this. There's gonna be like 10 slots. I'm getting so five more slots. I'm getting one. You've got only four slots. So right now, message Coach Saibel immediately so you get your slots. All right. So I hope to see you. Okay. I'm a good student. So I'm excited to have all of you be my classmates. Coach Saibel, your final message. Close this out. Come on.
Yes, I'm so honored, Master Coach. Thank you so much. And to those, to you, I'm speaking to whoever would really sign it up. Your message is really very important. Um, Please do have the vacation of perfection.
Correct.
Nobody is actually perfect. So we are going to be carrying that book, writing that book, because we have a message to fulfill, and there are people who are actually waiting for us.
Awesome. Okay, Master Coach Jasmine said first 5 years. So Master Coach Jasmine, we're gonna be classmates. Okay, so I'm so excited. All right, so thank you everyone for saying yes to this opportunity to hear our words, our message, our altruistic war, our desires to write a book. I'm sure that Coach Saibel, represents countless of people here who wants our message to be written, to be published, but more than anything else, we want something to be handed over to the next generation. And when you start writing, you start giving yourself the permission to be you because it's different when you start holding the pen and you start writing. Even if you type and you say, like, the moment you allow your thoughts to flow, definitely the real you starts coming in. The real you starts pouring like so much knowledge or so much like something that you've never known about yourself, right, Coach Abel? It's something that it's awakening. Like I've never thought, like I've never seen myself like this because I strongly believe that when we start writing, the Holy Spirit pours out something in us, like a brand new thing. So to all of you dreaming, dream no more. Let's have our dream book written. Let's make it happen with the help in hand of no other than Coach Sybil. I'll see you on March 30. Thank you so much for saying yes. And good afternoon, everyone, all the way from the Philippines, signing off with Coach Saibel, Tuesday with Master Coach A, where your opportunities allows you to soar higher in life. Good day, everyone. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Bye po!